Perfect.
What's going on, guys? Back at the shop today here in Pampa, Saturday. We're working on Russell's car, trying to get that C10 fired up. This video is going to jump around all over the place probably. We got a new daily driver car in this video. My dad bought a new Nova in this video. We're going to be working on Russell's car a little bit. We'll be working on this C10 a little bit. Just really bouncing around. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled drag racing content next weekend. We're going to Amarillo testing March 30th, and then we'll be racing every weekend after that for foreseeable future.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
So, like I said, we'll jump in and get started. We were on Russell's car today. I'm going to pull the motor out of it. We're at the point now that we need to tear the car apart so that he can finish welding some of the motor plate tabs. Need finished welded out. A couple other things need welded out. Turbo kit's done, motor's placed in there, radiator's mounted, oil filter deal's mounted. Really just need to blow it apart, do a little bit of welding, and then paint all the tubing up here, and then we can put it back together and start plumbing it and wiring it. This car is turning out killer. True street car is what we're building it for. All steel, all glass, big radiator, big transmission cooler. Anything we need, a big fuel tank in the back, anything we need to do true street stuff. Super nice engine combo. I don't know if I could tell you much about it other than it came from Oaks Performance. Turbo from Force Inductions. We have a M&M 2-speed turbo 400 for it. Like I said, other than that, I don't know what else I could tell you. Russell wants to keep it kind of under wraps, but super nice car. Gonna get the motor out of it, and then we'll pick back up here after a while.
Perfect.
And now we can get to welding all this stuff out. What are we doing, Dad? Struggling. Russell's huge ass transmission doesn't fit in between the frame rails where the transmission cross member mountain goes, so we had to cut it out and hopefully make enough room for the new one. Got this thing all ready. All the wiring is hooked up. Had a problem with the starter. You hooked the battery cable up to it and it just started cranking the engine over. Apparently the starter was bad. Was about to tear into the wiring and start trying to figure that out, but replaced the starter, that fixed it. So we just set a tune-up in the Terminator, and we're gonna try to fire it for the first time, see how it does. And we primed the fuel system also, fixed a couple fuel leaks, should be ready to try to fire it. Go ahead, Amber. that went better than expected. So cool. Now he's got a couple things to tidy up. He's working on the throttle cable right now. And then I got to hook up a wire to the brake pressure switch for the converter unlock, and then build an intake tube, and basically finished. What's going on, guys? In the truck today, little road trip. Looks bad outside. Good day to be in the truck. Peyton, say hi, Peyton.
Hi.
Amber, my mom, Valerie, my dad, Michael. Going for him to make another bad financial decision. Tell him what we're going to pick up today.
63 Nova.
63 Nova. LS swapped. I think it's got a Muncie 4-speed in it currently.
4-speed.
Ladder bar, Ford 9-inch.
Wheel woods all the way around.
Wheel wood brakes. Dad did the cage in it. Dad did the whole car a couple years ago for a buddy of his. Unfortunately, his buddy passed away. His son inherited it. Son asked if Dad wanted to buy it from him, and of course, he said yes. We're on the road to go get it. So I'll pick up the camera when we get there and do a little bit more filming, and then show. I think we got some plans for it. Maybe we'll figure that out later. Here we go.
Yes.
I actually put the cage in it.
Oh, you put the
Yes.
cage in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why you can.
Any of this stuff, if you wanted any of it, I mean, some of this stuff in the boxes, I think are like good animals and little stuff.
Well,
She wants to paint it a gray, leave the white top, and then paint it like a gray color.
well, you know what Beth wanted.
The gold.
Gold.
Yeah, like he has in
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't do a very good job of filming when we were there. It was kind of an emotional sell for Ethan, the guy that owned it, being that it was his dad's car. So I did a bad job filming, but a very nice car. Excited for our plans with it. What's going on, guys? In Pampa today, just got a new project. I say we just got it. I've had it for 5 or 6 years now, off and on. Amber's always wanted one of these, and we needed something for Peyton to transition to out of her junior this year and the next year. So we drug this out of the barn, and this will be our new 40 Motorsports daily driver style car. This is a 2002 Trans Am WS6. Amber has always wanted one. Her dad's always raced Trans Ams, and her mom's always had them. She's always wanted one. I've had it for off and on for 5 or 6 years now. Had an opportunity to buy it back about a year ago, and she wanted me to do it. So we jumped on it. Been sitting down in the barn ever since. We haven't had a chance to work on it. So today we're gonna get out. Peyton needs something to race. Transition into after the junior dragster thing. So this is going to be Peyton's new race car until we get her something else, and then Amber will take over driving. Amber plans on driving it as much as possible. Daily driver, drive back and forth to work, all that stuff. Should be more than capable of doing that. She's been checking out Charlie Rich's car every time we're at the racetrack. He has a white Trans Am also, nitrous car. She's been looking at it and just on me about getting this car done. It's super filthy at the moment. They ran to town to get stuff to wash it. Very nice car though. Interior is pretty much perfect. So we have a bunch of hand-me-down parts that we're gonna put on it. Just stuff laying around that we had left over from other projects or whatever. and then hopefully it'll be turned into a pretty nice car. Amber got it cleaned up real good, even though she's upset at the moment.
You don't have to tell everybody.
I'm not telling nobody, but car's all cleaned up really nice and everything. Here's some of the parts we're gonna put on it. New K-member, control arms. There's the old radiator, headers, motor is in the shop or whatever. Richie's gonna build us a Turbo 400 for it. So maybe we can link that. Yeah, she knows the guy. Maybe we can link that video too. No, she's gone. What are you doing?
Digging a hole in the land.
This is the motor for it. Like I said, just a bunch of used hand-me-down parts. This is the 365 that was in my Mustang a couple years ago. This was the intake and nitrous kit that was on Megan's car a couple years ago. Right over there in that box, there is a Terminator X wiring harness. Then we have some new parts for BMR, thanks to David Van Wars at Coyote Direct. Yeah, like I said, it should be a pretty fun little deal. Moroso pan, Forge 365, trick flow, 235 heads. May change the camshaft in, I haven't decided yet. Super Victor intake, ported, nitrous outlet plate, nitrous outlet plate, 4150 throttle body. Should be a very fun car. Should run pretty good. I'm gonna wrap up this video there. A little different than normal. It's more vlog style on this video. Wasn't a whole lot of racing action to be had. We took most of the month of March off to kind of get ready for our hectic schedule coming up in April and May. Like I said, gonna be testing at Amarillo March 30th, which is this coming Saturday. Take my dad's car, my Mustang, Peyton's Jr. We got Russell's car back together and fixed. So we're gonna test Russell's car. And then I think Alexis is bringing her car to test for Yellow Belly, Small Tire Gangsters, in middle of April. We'll pick up the camera then and do a better job filming. My mom's supposed to pick up and help where I can. At the racetrack, it's really hectic and busy. So she's supposed to pick up the camera and do a bunch of filming for me. So if she does it, that's on her. Y'all just berate her in the comments or whatever you want to do. Like I said, please down below, like, comment, share, subscribe. I would like to keep going on this deal. So, yeah, see you next Saturday.